Hi, I'm Patricia, your judge-free NTP and founder of the Daily Beat, and today we are talking all about PCOS. Why are we talking about PCOS or polycystic ovary syndrome? Well, it impacts over 100 million women worldwide, making it the most common endocrine disorder to impact women of reproductive age. Sadly, PCOS is associated with higher rates of depression, anxiety, sleep disorders, disordered eating, and endometrial cancer. Now, there are many contributing factors to PCOS, but there are two primary things that we can focus on to help minimize the impact or the occurrence of PCOS. So, those two things are insulin resistance and inflammation. So, in this video, we will talk all about a diet full of blood sugar stabilizing aspects and anti inflammatory aspects. First, you may have heard the term insulin resistance being thrown around a lot, but what does it actually mean? Let's keep it very simple. Think of insulin as the key that allows sugar from the food you eat into your cells. When you eat, your blood sugar rises, and your pancreas secretes insulin to move the excess sugar out of the bloodstream and into your cells. When your cells become resistant to insulin, insulin is truly no longer able to do its job very effectively. So rather than shuttling sugar out of the bloodstream and into the cells, the sugar or the glucose remains in the bloodstream. The high glucose levels trigger the pancreas to produce more insulin, which leads to increased levels of insulin in the bloodstream. Increased insulin has a major impact on hormone production, and 50 to 70% of women with PCOS are also insulin resistant. This is one reason why blood sugar stabilization is so important. The main takeaway is when you are insulin resistant, your body has to work very hard to bring your blood sugar back down into normal ranges. So, the best solution is to try to avoid the blood sugar spikes in the first place. Let's dive right into the top recommendations to help stabilize your blood sugar. First, eat 3 meals a day and breakfast as soon as you wake up. Train your body that it can trust you to give it fuel when it needs it. Having breakfast when you start your day ensures you are not jumping on the blood sugar roller coaster and disrupting the rest of your day. Check out my video, Why Am I Always Tired, for the full scoop on this. Number two, avoid having carbohydrates on their own. This is also known as no naked carbs. For example, if you are going to have an apple, make sure you have it with raw nuts or peanut butter or almond butter to have some extra protein and fat to go with those carbohydrates. This will help to keep your blood sugar stable and to keep you full for longer. Which leads perfectly into number three. Include protein and fat in every meal. This one is very, very important. In order to stabilize your blood sugar, you need to have enough protein and fat in every meal. This is essential to fuel your body for a long period of time. There's an analogy called the campfire analogy, and I've shared it before and I'll share it again. Think of carbohydrates as the kindling, and they're absolutely needed to get the fire going, but they'll burn up very quickly. Now think of protein and fat as the logs on the fire. They may take longer to light, but once they start burning, they will keep your body fueled for much longer. Number four, fiber first. Eat your fibrous vegetables and protein before you eat the other carbohydrates in a meal. This has been shown to reduce blood sugar spikes by 40%. Another great tip is to have something with vinegar before your meals. Vinegar is supportive of digestion and has a blood sugar stabilizing impact. One of my very favorites is to make a big batch of coleslaw and have it before each meal. Don't worry, I will absolutely link the recipe in the comments here so you can make it for yourself and have it before all of your meals. Number six, take a walk after your meal. Put that glucose to good use. Go for a walk after a big meal so your body uses up the glucose rather than letting it sit in the bloodstream, causing a spike and a crash. Ideally, you'll be able to walk outside, but a standing desk treadmill is also a great option when going outside just isn't possible. This next one is so cool. You can actually get a tool called a CGM or continuous glucose monitor, and it's a small device that you place on your arm, and then you can track your glucose levels in real time on your phone. It is amazing. And it's so helpful to see how your specific body is reacting to specific foods. If you're interested in trying one of these out, please leave a comment or connect with me. I would absolutely be happy to get you set up with one. One of the primary symptoms associated with PCOS is chronic low grade inflammation. Therefore, in order to support our bodies and minimize or eliminate the impact of PCOS, we need to be conscientious of pro inflammatory foods. Here are the top tips to minimize inflammation in your diet and in your body. Number one, remove seed oils from your diet. So this includes canola, vegetable, palm, sunflower, and rapeseed oil. Really anything that is highly processed because these are pro inflammatory fats and it's best to avoid them whenever possible. Number two, cook at home as often as possible. Restaurants will often use seed oils because they're inexpensive and they've been engineered to be flavorless. Now, truthfully, I'm not saying never eat out at a restaurant, but aiming to eat about 80% of your meals at home is going to have a major impact on reducing inflammation in your body. Number three, include more omega 3 rich items such as fatty fish, walnuts, chia seeds, and flax seeds. For more information on the importance of minimizing omega 6 fats and increasing omega 3 fats, go ahead and check out my video, Let's Talk About Fats. Number four, consider adopting a Mediterranean diet full of fatty fish, olive oil, nuts, and lots of vegetables. This can be an excellent and simple approach. Number five, get a food sensitivity test because testing for food sensitivities allows you to identify the foods you have a pro inflammatory reaction to. Then you're able to remove them for 3 to 6 months, and this is very impactful to minimize inflammation and give your body a chance to heal. And that's a wrap. I hope you have found this video valuable because I know how scary it can be to hear a provider say that you may have PCOS. But just remember there are always things that you can do to help heal your body for the long term. So now you just have some more tools in the toolbox to keep your blood sugar stable and to help reduce inflammation. So I hope you enjoy, I hope you feel empowered, and go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss a beat. A quick side note, if you've been enjoying the Daily Beat and getting value out of this information, just imagine how much value you will get out of the Daily Beat newsletter. If you're curious, scan the QR code or click the link in the comments. There's absolutely nothing to lose, so go ahead and sign up today. And I can't wait to send you your first message as soon as you sign up.